exactly what it's like, but it actually, like, it feels heavier. It's harder to move. Haha, too late. Yeah. Well, I think Underground liked his. I don't know. I think I forgot to post the picture of that, but Underground had a tart with a nice scoop of the Nanaimo Bar ice cream on top, and then some candied bacon stuffed in the ice cream. I look at the picture after I took it, I'm like, that kind of looks like a moose, which I guess was perfectly appropriate for Canada Day. So, but yeah, no, they turned out well, and I know I mentioned it when I was making it, but that crumble that's the base of a regular Nanaimo bar, holy smokes, just make that. It's like crack. And if you keep it in the fridge, it gets, like, it doesn't get, like, super hard. Ah, yes, Nick, absolutely. Everybody needs candy bacon. It was delicious. It was just maple syrup. And had I not been putting it on a sweet application, I probably would have added some cayenne to it, just because I think that sweet, salty, and spicy would have been awesome, but it wouldn't have gone particularly well with Nanaimo Bar ice cream, so the butter tarts probably would have been interesting, and I'm looking forward to making another set of them, because after Tat suggested craisins, I'm kind of like, I'm dying to actually try the craisins. So I am, like, not leaving this pot. Usually, and it's funny because usually I'll just let it sit for a couple minutes and let it melt when I'm doing this by myself, but with my lack of success lately, I am not going anywhere. So funny. Look at the difference in the color of those butters. Hilarious. You can tell, like, that grass fed. I still don't know where. I'll have to Google where that butter comes from, because I'm guessing down east. Guessing, like, I know that there's other butter that comes from PEI, so maybe it's from there. But okay, oh, I'm starting to feel the melting at the bottom. It's always weird. Sugar is starting to melt. Almost smells like it's burning sometimes. So of course I know that's totally normal, but I'm having a panic. It's like, come on. Okay. How are we doing this pie? I got about 5 minutes, so then I'll take a peek at it. I seem to be timing this completely terribly and also perfectly. It's like, I'm like, I have 5 minutes left before I have to check the pie, and of course that's going to be just enough for this to start melting and not, you know, wanting to take my hands off it, so. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, you can feel it starting to stick to the bottom of the pot here. So, we're definitely at that sort of tipping point where it's going to start liquefying. Too much. It's funny how it just goes from totally solid. Yeah, true. That was actually probably a smart thing to do, is put myself in close proximity to the pie so that I can take a quick peek at it and not have to run away from the sugar. Because anything you're doing with sugar, you really shouldn't take your eyes off of. But with my luck lately, I'm definitely not taking my eyes off it. Convince this that it wants to cooperate this time. Oh yeah, it's starting to. Yeah, I can start to feel it now. Okay. Let's go. Do I let it sit for a second? Let it sit for a second? Let it sit for a second? As I've let it sit for 5 seconds. Which means, yes, I let it sit for a second. I love how I